We are now going to look at how to find the volume of a sphere. Now, I strongly suggest you watch this YouTube video here. It has a um, very cool explanation as to how, the formula for the volume of a sphere can be derived. Um, in general, for any sphere of a given radius r, the volume is equal to V is equal to 4/3 pi r cubed. Let's switch to this one. So the only information that you have to know in finding the volume of a sphere is its radius. Let's look at some examples. Suppose I have here a soccer ball with radius 4.5. So to find the volume, V is equal to 4/3 pi r cubed, and we just substitute the value of the radius, which is 4.5 to the third power. So let's multiply all that information and round off the answer to the nearest tenths. So let's have 4.5 to the third power, and then we multiply it by 3.14 for the value of pi, and then we multiply by 4, and then we divide the answer by 3. So verify my answer. I got 381.5 cubic inches. That's the volume of the soccer ball. So now we see a composite solid here, which is composed of a cylinder and a hemisphere. It's half of a sphere, right? So let's try to find the volume of the solid. We can find the volume of the solid by getting the volume of the cylinder minus the volume of the hemisphere, the half sphere. So we know that the volume of a cylinder is um, area of the base times the height, right? So the base area is actually the area of the circle, which is pi r squared, r is 2, and then the height of the cylinder is also 2. Now minus, to find the volume of the hemisphere, we learned that the formula for the volume of a sphere is 4/3 pi r cubed, but since we only have a hemisphere, we're going to get half of that. So if we simplify this, you get 4/6, but 4/6 is just the same as 2/3, right? Okay, so 2/3 pi, your r is 2, raise it to the third power. So let's simplify further. 2 squared is 4 times 2 is 8, so 8 pi. 2 cubed is 8, and then times 2 is 16, so minus 16 pi over 3. So if we simplify this and round off to the nearest tenth, so we will get, verify if I'm wrong, but okay, I'm getting 8.4 inch cubic inches. So that's the volume of the composite solid.